Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's Atlanta to start out. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
And Mourning sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
On defense, Atlanta. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here is Stojakovic. Here's Edwards.
And you got to admire how hard Mourning goes at it on defense. When he's around, shooters tend to tense up. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
A nice shot by Fears.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
Edwards with the block.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Mourning up top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Here's Atlanta. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Now here's Booker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Three-pointer, Stojakovic knocks down the three ball. Stojakovic has got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Wade can't hit. Atlanta leading by 12. From 17 feet out, the shot is good off the backboard. He's got 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And Bosch able to finish.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Oh, here's Edwards. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Thomas. There's the drive, and it's blocked. With one on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Atlanta, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
Edwards' shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
What an aggressive take there, earning the call in the process.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Back to Wade. Nene down low. And Nene with the stuff.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Edwards with it. He has 5. The 3, and it's Wade with the rebound. Here's the floater.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Atlanta making a switch here. Thompson outside. Millsap a screen. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Millsap. The wide open look here for Bosch. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Bosch has got 7 points.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Pass to Millsap. Kicks it out to Booker. Wade outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Atlanta leading by 11. Outside Stojakovic. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Here's Booker. Millsap trying to get open. Booker's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
.27 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Edwards can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Mourning throws it down.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 9 seconds left in the first half. Pierce's shot is off. For 3, Edwards. And so we wrap up the first half. Atlanta leads by 15. And will return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Here's Queen. And he drops it in from the low post.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Outside Bosch. Wade outside. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding...
Hold on!
Oh, goodness! I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Out to Edwards. Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach trails by 17. The drive by Booker. Booker driving in for the jam.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
Stojakovic with the 3. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Booker outside. He takes it in. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 15. Here's Fears. 7 points in the game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Virginia Beach shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one misses. And here's Edwards from the arc. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Atlanta making a switch here. Pass to Mourning. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. Virginia Beach trails by 14. Here's Booker.
And you can get a vision for the future Booker might have in this league. He has all the foundational elements of an elite scorer.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
It's Thomas outside. They get it back.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
Offensive rebound. Basket good. Nene's got his second bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And there's the call on the name. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Mourning. Second shot opportunity. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line. For Atlanta, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Virginia Beach trails by 16. Inside. Back to Booker. Rebound, Atlanta. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Korver, good.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Here's Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Devin Booker.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style points.
And so it's Atlanta. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Fears. Here's Baylor. Wade with the block.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Count it.
They've got an effective passing big man in Millsap. He does a lot for their chemistry.
For 3, Smith. Atlanta again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
5. And then Bosch with the jam.
Oh, that's a high IQ play from such a young player. Wade found his man easily off the screen.
Yeah, nice ball movement. Credit that outstanding pass to the open man.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Fears with it. Picked up by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Another chance. And again, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Both teams will make substitutions. Virginia Beach trails by 14. Booker. And it's off.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
The long shot, no good. Atlanta leading by 14. Puts up the 3. A three-pointer, good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Drained from outside.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Atlanta making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Virginia Beach trails by 20. Three-pointer. Booker, no good. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Thomas, that's good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Stolen by Bosch. Wade has the open look. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Bosch. Now Edwards. Fades. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. To the middle. And the basket by Edwards.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Three-pointer, Stojakovic misses. And so Atlanta takes this one. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the inside. Mourning can't make it work.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
For three, Edwards. Nailed from three-point land.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Mourning with the screen. Offensive rebound. Cunningham for three. It's good from long range.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
The drive by Booker. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. The kick out to Cunningham. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Booker, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Doubled by Bosch. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gugliotta. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Timeout called, Nashville. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nashville leading by 6. Here's Brunson. Pass to Red. And here is West. Inside. Grant. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Millsap. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see these runs stopping anytime soon.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Brunson, no good. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Beyond the arc. And Millsap hits from deep. Millsap's got a couple of threes now in the first for Virginia Beach.
And really, over the last few years, Millsap has really improved that outside shot. Now capable of stretching the defense. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Nashville?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by West. Thomas got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Nashville. Nice shot by Thompson.
And known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Grant for 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA, but now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
And Millsap slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Millsap with the double team. It's tipped. stolen by Wade. Pick by West. Head for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Back to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Drops in the tray.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Johnson left side. Pass to Mourning. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham left side. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Yeah, the defense looks helpless to stop him. They got to figure out something different.
Back to Cunningham. Here's Gugliotta. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Gugliotta's got 6.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Booker. Pass to Millsap. Back to Booker. Bosh, no one around him. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And Bosh has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
And here's Cunningham, defended by Booker. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Booker's shot is good.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Johnson in the corner. To the left side wing. Millsap with the double team. Out of bounds as Nashville keeps possession. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. No good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nashville leads by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timeout called, Nashville. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Nashville. And stolen by Mourning. And the dunk by Bosh.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
To the middle. Edwards with the block.
playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And stolen by Booker. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. Edwards, no good. Nashville leading by 3. Back to Smith. Grant outside. Nashville passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 7 points.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Booker. Here's Nene. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Nashville leading by 3. Rest outside. Here's Gugliotta. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Back to Edwards. Pass to West. The kick out to Cunningham. For 3, Edwards. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Booker. For the lead. Now here's Nene. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 2. The 3 from Bosch. Out to Wade. 3-pointer. They get it back. Booker outside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Nene with a nice move. Nene's got 9.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Here's Wade. Out to Edwards. T-Wade on the wing. Wade penetrating.
And it looks like this is where Wade's at his best. Moving, playing downhill.
Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Wade. Jumps up. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, superb job on the defensive end to get that steal, showing how impactful he can be as a defender.
Timeout called, Nashville. Nashville trails by 3. Now Smith hasn't made one yet. Lets the 3 fly. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
Here's Edwards, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he got the position he wanted in the paint and got the defender to overcommit and got himself to the line.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now Doncic. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
And Doncic throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
A 3-ball. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Here's Wade. It's deflected.
Oh, that's tremendous anticipation, timing the block perfectly.
They're running. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And I like whenever Aldridge uses his length on offense, especially when he goes up after the alley-oop.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Wade. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Way smart to get to work inside. A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Booker, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. .146 left in the first quarter of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And here is Doncic after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Incredibly athletic play by Mourning, slicing through traffic to get his shot.
Steps back and fires. And Doncic gets it to go. 6 points for Luka Doncic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And he makes that one. Mourning's got 6.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Millsap and an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up by 12. And back in a moment as we'll... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
It's stolen by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Doncic missing. Virginia Beach trails by 10. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Outside Edwards. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Edwards. Here's Doncic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Doncic has got 9.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Wade inside.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations. And he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis. And he's done it.
Smith with a wide open look. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Here's Gugliotta. And they recover it. Smith outside. Over Millsap. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Booker draws the double. Back to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Smith fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
At 6'10", Smith with incredible range, and that's why some have compared him to Rashard Lewis.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Gugliotta. And here is Doncic. Over Booker. And it's Doncic missing. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Thompson for the triple. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for Virginia Beach. Count that one.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Doncic. Chris Bosh with the rebound. With 1 on the clock. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Leading by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The drive by Booker.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Here is Edwards. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Inside, Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
No good from Booker.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 11-point game. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And Mourning throws it down.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Koulibaly with it. Wade picks him up. And there's the call on the net. That is his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the third. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Nailed from three-point land.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knippel tight, or he'll knock those down. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
To end the run, Mourning with the block.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
And that one misses. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
I eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. And the shot's good from Nene.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 9 points.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And the basket is good. 13 points in the game.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they double up Doncic.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And Mourning sends it back.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppy.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
To the middle. Knippel. And Knippel slams it in.
And what an excellent way to end that possession. There was some power on that throwdown.
Pass to Doncic. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knippel with it. Picked up by Thompson. Latre. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. The shot by Thompson, no good. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Mourning. Bosch grabs the miss. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wade. Goes up off the inbound.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Mourning's shot is good.
Check out Mourning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Down low, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
It's hauled in by Porzingis. Knepel with it. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Bosch. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Mourning.
Well, you see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to pick the ball and head the other direction. Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from the baseline. Misses. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.